Here from East Coast Sun, I have some Friday fun facts about the next general rate application. The general rate application happens once a year. It's MB Power. They're looking to go before the Energy and Utility Board and discuss on why they should be allowed to raise the rates. So a few things. I was just going through the application on the EUB's website, and a few things stood out to me, and I thought I'd make a little video and explain to you what is trying to be done and what will probably happen and what has been tried to be done in the past. So bear with me here. I just made 4 points. There's a lot more in there, but these are the ones that might affect my business and you guys as ratepayers. Also, fun fact, Irving used to be one of the interveners in under the EUB board, the Energy Utilities Board, and now they are no longer one of them. So that, I mean, as much as you might hate Irving, they were advocate of low rates because they're one of the biggest consumers in the province. So they're not going to be there defending low rates. I'm not sure why. I saw a few news things about that. I know they are getting into the energy game. Maybe there was an agreement made between the Irvings and MB Power on this power purchase agreement with their wind turbines. Not sure. Anyways, that's a whole nother video. So Friday fun facts. They're going for they're going to try for a 4.75% increase, which is, I don't think is terrible. Inflation is like 3-4%. So your rate's probably this will probably go through. I'm going to actually be changing my proposals to assume that it's going to go through in April, sorry. So 4.75 increase on all customer classes. So your power rates are going to go up. An approval of a net zero rate in the customer energy solutions portfolio, and setting a net zero rate to be charged for the 2026-2027 fiscal year. So they've been trying for this for a little bit, and basically I found in another article back in 2023, MB Power proposes introducing a net zero rate as a subscription service that would offer customers the option to buy 100% of their energy from non-emitting energy sources by paying a premium above the standard rate. So what this means is, if you want to buy green energy that is non-emitting, then you can pay extra and get that. The premium would be applied to the share of the customer's consumption deemed not covered by the aggregate non-emitting resources in the electrical system. So if at any given time they look and see where the power is coming from, and let's say it's coming from Beldoon, 75% of it, then and 25% is coming from wind, then you would pay a certain amount to consider your power being bought from exclusively renewable or clean. Maybe LaPro, which is running right now, it's just a miracle. Maybe that's considered clean as well. So there's something else I wanted to say about that one. Some MB Power customers are considering their options for minimizing the environmental impact of their energy consumption. I will tell you, most people do not care about the environment. You're going to hate to hear that from me, but it's the truth. The customers care about the pocketbook. Installing self-generation is one potential solution, but it reduces MB Power's electricity sales revenue and is not a viable option for all customers. So what I believe is trying to happen is, rolled into this, is there's going to be a rate that is for the net metered people. We need to pay our fair share because we're not buying electricity right now from the grid because it's sunny out, and it's possible we'll be put on, net meter customers might be asked to be put on that. There will be a revolt around that if that goes through. Anyways, that's what's trying to be pushed through. Number 3, an AMI opt-out fee to recover the cost to read non-standard meters and AMI meters with the communications turned off post AMI deployment. So what that means is, if you don't take a smart meter, you're going to pay a premium because they have to drive to their place, or they have to read the meters. Or if you have a smart meter with the communications turned off, someone has to come and read the meter. It's going to cost them more money to read your meter, If you don't want a smart meter, you're going to pay. That's what's trying to be pushed through. That'll also be a revolt. This is why I would hate to be high up in ME Power, but they're paid to deal with this stuff. So number 4, an approved. This one's a little vague. Maybe someone could help me out with this. Approval of a methodology for pricing adders for interruptible and surplus rates, new rates for the adders, and corresponding changes to the RSP manual. I wish I just put this in layman's terms, but I guess that's why I'm here. I hope what that is like ultra low rates overnight. When there's surplus electricity, the rates are different. I think this is time of use, I think is what this is geared towards. So in the daytime, it's costing more money to make power because everyone's using it in the peak times, and then at night, like in Ontario, 2 cents a kilowatt hour. Man, that would be so awesome if we had an overnight rate. And it might affect the future net metering as well. I didn't see anything in the general rate application about changing that metering program. I know there's talk of it coming, so I do believe that people will be grandfathered as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. My apologies for my cold. I've been dying the last few days, but I wanted to put something out for you guys. I know the rate hearing it says it's in early winter. The hearing is held 2026. Late winter, it issues the decision April 1st. Any rate changes will take effect. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like it, follow East Coast Sun, share it around, and thanks for watching.